Hi everyone, welcome to another meditation break with Victoria Cochrane for the Spiritual Events Directory monthly newsletter. And this month's topic is grief. Not something that I'm hoping anyone is going through, but if you are, our condolences. I will do a meditation to help resolve some of the grief, but first of all I thought I would lift some cards from the Goddess Guidance deck, and the first one that I lifted was Undying Love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So knowing that when people pass away, their body is no longer there, but their spirit still is, and they're still the same as when they died. So when they first pass away, they're quite close, and they often visit the funeral and they feel your grief very strongly. So if people are grieving for many years, it can keep a soul earthbound, and that's not great for the soul. So if you have been grieving for a long time, I'm hoping that this meditation will help you to release some of that. And it helps you and it helps the person who's passed over as well. In times of grief, we also have to honour our bodies and our sensitivity and realise that we do need time, and grief is different for everybody. So this card just says to honour yourself and avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations and chemicals while you're grieving, but also to have compassion. Kuan Yin says have compassion for yourself and others, particularly if the grief involves resentment or anger towards other people, to realise that it might not just be affecting you. So to bring in the love and allow yourself to let go as much as you can, because the more we hold on to grief and the negative feelings associated to it, the more it affects us mentally, emotionally and spiritually, but also in our physical body. So we actually hold grief generally in our lungs, but we can hold it in our aura, in our emotional and mental body, really for years. And when I tune into people, I see it as darkness. So it's really black, and I can tell if it's grief because it's cutting a person apart down their aura, or it's really heavy around them. And it would just make you feel really down and tired, and sometimes leave you vulnerable to taking on other people's emotions and energies. So today I'm going to take you through a fairly brief meditation just to help you to release some of the grief that you might be holding. And it might not be if someone's died, it might be grief at not getting a job, or grief at separation from the family. Goodness knows what it is. We can be affected by grief in lots of different situations. So let's just take a few breaths and get ourselves settled, and give permission now for Archangel Michael to come in and help us to lift and resolve some of the grief that we are still holding. And even if you think you've lifted it and resolved it, sometimes it can still be lurking and show itself in different ways. So take a breath and just ground your energy down into Mother Earth. Feel yourself present in the chair, relaxing your shoulders with each breath. And then bring your energy back up through your feet, through your legs, all the way through your chakras. Breathe it up to above your head, and just feel your energy rotating as a beautiful ball of light above your crown. hold the intention of connecting to the unconditional love of the Creator of the universe, of creation, and then breathe that energy down around you, but also down back into your heart space. Feeling yourself center in your heart space and just be connected and surrounded by the beautiful love of Creator. Unconditional love, no attachments, just bliss energy. And in this space, we hold the intention that we give permission for grief to be lifted from our organs, cells, chakras, aura, bodies, and energy fields in every time, place and dimension. Ties cut to situations or people that no longer serve us anymore, and for the violet flame to come up and transmute the negative energies that are still taking hold of us into love, and take it all to Creator's light. Archangel Michael is coming to do this for our highest and best with divine ease and grace, and in the highest and best way. And the first thing is for us to be grounded again, but our chakras being aligned and balanced and cleared with beautiful white light, and then our auras being cleansed with the light of Creator as well, while Archangel Michael now cuts ties to situations and people that are holding us in grief, that are keeping us in lower dimensions of consciousness in the highest and best way, while your heart space is being filled with love. And any fractures or tears, holes in your emotional or mental or spiritual bodies are being healed. And you can just keep saying, I release and let go. I release and let go. But you can send love to the person or people that you've lost. And then bringing up the violet flame, just any really heavy grief, feelings of loss, sadness, anger, resentment, the whole gamut, just release it into the beautiful violet flame and allow Archangel Michael to continue holding the energy and releasing in the highest and best way that's for you. The violet flame still up, going through all your chakras, your aura, through your organs, your cells. Breathe it all out. See it going or feel it going. And continue to breathe in and out, but breathing in beautiful light and love. And feel the release throughout your bodies, cells and organs. And we hold the intention now that the Creator give us what it feels like to accept this loss, to remember with love but without pain, and to be able to embrace our own lives and move forward with ease and grace for the duration of our soul contracts in the highest and best way, and what it feels like to be at peace. And as this energy integrates into your bodies and your cells and organs, just give thanks for knowing the person or people, for the lessons that they've taught you, good or bad, and allow yourself to move into a higher dimension of consciousness as Archangel Michael brings through the blue ray to allow you to be in your own truth, and seals your aura with a beautiful blue shield of light. Taking a breath. If you're still releasing, just continue to allow that to happen. And if you need it, we now bring in what it feels like to forgive and let go, to be able to feel forgiveness and compassion for yourself and others. And holding the intention that you're still connected to anyone who's passed over, but not holding them back in their own journey. And just feeling that acceptance and peace settling into your bodies. So while that is still integrating, I'll pull another card, this time from the Angels Oracle cards, Daily Guidance. Thanking Archangel Michael for his healing and presence, staying connected in the beautiful white light of creation. Stay there for as long as you like, and the message for us is assertiveness. For those of you who are dealing with extenuating circumstances after loss, this card tells you that the situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, but there's a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. Make sure you ask the angels for help with this situation as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. The blue is strength, the pink is love. And steady progress, which means be patient with yourself. It all takes time, but the angels acknowledge, and you should acknowledge too, how far you've come and the progress that you're making. And the last one, perhaps the changes that are happening also signify a change in direction. And babies always mean new opportunities, fertility for birth and growth of new ideas. So embrace any changes that have come with any loss, because there's always blessings in adversity. Much love to you all. I'm Victoria Cochrane. You can see me every Wednesday at 12 noon on the Spiritual Events Directory Facebook page for the Spiritual Wisdom Hour. You can find me on Facebook, Victoria Cochrane, Psychic Communication and Spiritual Healing. And you can also find me at victoriacochrane.com. Much love to you all until next month. Bye for now.